Welcome in, everybody. Can you believe that all of my babies are taking a nap at one time? Insane. All of them. Lucas, Eli, Nathan, all asleep. Amazing. Fed, asleep. Oh man, that's just crazy. Anyway, here we go. Welcome in. It's been a I think I've been done with my morning show since I don't know what time I got done with my morning show, maybe 11. So I was planning on getting back on by 1:30, but that did not happen. So did not happen. But either way, I haven't played Sonic 2 in a few days. OG80 showing off that gaming excellence. Man, I'd be hitting my star goals if I was showing off gaming excellence. I don't know about that. I am not hitting my goals, man, so there ain't no gaming excellence going on here. Gaming excellence would probably bring in more goal hitting. I don't know. Let's see here. But you're too kind, man, as usual. Thanks, buddy. All right, we're gonna play Sonic 2. Let's see here. Michael Turner, welcome in. Thanks for joining. Welcome, welcome. What's up, Jay? Joseph Aller. Love this game. Me too. Me too. Oh, real. Here we go. Hopefully everybody's doing well. Thanks again for joining. How are you, Joseph Aller? Joseph Aller makes you say holler. How was my afternoon? It was busy. It was good though. Let's see. I made all the kids' egg sandwiches as soon as I was done. And then I cut up a melon rock cantaloupe, or like something like that. It was like a melon rock cantaloupe. It was a very funny looking cantaloupe that I bought. It was normal cantaloupes for $2 and this one was $4, but it was double the size and said to be way sweeter. And so the other day I went to the store and I bought green onions, a cantaloupe, a melon rock cantaloupe, a cucumber, and what else did I get? Green onions, a melon rock cantaloupe, cucumber, and something else. I forget, but I love the fruit stand. Bakersfield? No. They're doing a new Fallout game about an area in California. How fitting. Here we go. Nope, I have not seen that. Aren't they making that, like, isn't it like a remake of the first one? It's fan made? No, I haven't seen that. I don't play a whole lot of fan made games. Not that they're bad, because I think they're neat. But I don't play a lot of fan made games. I like to play oh, it looks like old school. Yeah, I never got into the old school Fallout games. Not that they're bad, I'm sure they're great. They're just not my style, too slow. Too slow for me. They're like, yeah, I mean, I'm sure they're pretty good, but if they're anything like Brotherhood of Steel, because Brotherhood of Steel was a top-down action game for the PlayStation 2, PlayStation 2 and Xbox, and that game was just very much okay. Here we go. Yeah, no, I think the old school Fallout games are for people who have a PC. You know, they're for people who played PC games back in the day, and I did not. I couldn't. You know, I couldn't play like anything that really took any horsepower on a PC back in the day. When I was a kid, it seemed like I always had a computer that was like right under the specs of what I needed. You know what I mean? Like I couldn't play Doom on my childhood computer. It wasn't until like 2007 when I finally started spending the money on a computer that did more than I needed, you know? 2007 is when I bought my first computer that ran Crysis. Y'all remember Crysis? I'm pretty sure I went up to a computer at Best Buy, and the whole, does anybody remember 2007 where like the big deal was, can it run Crysis? That was the big thing in 2007. Can it run Crysis? That was the game everybody wanted to run on their computer. That game was awesome. Yeah. What's up, Fred? I played the shit out of that game on a computer that I bought just specifically for that game. Didn't that game become a meme? Oh yeah. Like back then it was a meme before memes or memes. You know? Can it run Crysis was absolutely a meme before memes were even memes. Some people swore up and down those things were called memes. I never called them memes. No, I don't remember that. Nope. Gabagool, I sure do not. Wasn't it like, didn't it have like a period in between each letter? Like it was S period, W period. And it was like it was an acronym. Hey, what's up, Tim D. Wayne? I think. Yeah, I believe so. It was an FPS game. I think that was on PlayStation 2 or Xbox as well. What's up? First, the Hedgehog has followed. Welcome in. Hello, hello. How you doing? Thanks for joining. Let's try to stay on top of the area this time. Doing good. Playing Skyrim, eating breakfast. Nice. Hello, how you doing? I'm doing well, man. Thanks for asking. Appreciate you watching. Trying to play some Sonic 2. Staying above the water on this level. Clat's got a new story tonight, by the way. The continuation of the yoga story. What's up, Sean Lamoth? How you doing? Make sure you're hitting that like button, hitting that share and subscribe button or follow button if you're able to. Hell yeah, that was mine and my mom's game back in the day. She crushed it. Crushed it was way better than I did. That's awesome, man. Good memory. I can get up there, damn it. There we go.
Thanks for the follow.
Ooh, excuse me, that scared the shit out of me. Thank you so much. Oop. Man, these first few levels go by so fast. Who is my favorite Sonic character? I would say aside from Sonic, probably... I like Knuckles. I think Knuckles is always pretty awesome. But I'm just a big fan of Sonic himself. What about you? Good question. Who is everybody's favorite Sonic character? I know a lot of people like that Cream girl or whatever. Big D, what's going on, man? Welcome in. Fist right back at you. Show me you're awkward without showing me you're awkward. Well, I just did. I'm awkward. Welcome in. That was a fist bump back to Big D, who's giving a little fist bump in the chat, just in case you're wondering what the fuck I was doing. All right. Here we go. Playing Road Rash 3 after this, and then Zombies Ate My Neighbors. You read it loud and clear? Sweet. I was just explaining for people who may not know, but thank you. Awesome, dude. Thank you, thank you. Man, that melon rock cantaloupe or whatever that I cut up was so good. There's still a lot of it. There's a ton. So we're going to be eating cantaloupe for a while. I'm still trying to remember what else it was that I purchased. Baby carrots. Baby carrots, man. I love to take a whole bag of carrots and put them in a pan with some brown sugar. Hey, from the talk, welcome in. Did I miss you? I've never seen you here in the first place. Someone on Twitch asks, did I miss them? Well, I would have to know you first to have missed you. Shadow is your favorite? That'd probably be my second choice. Cool, ADD. Thanks for playing Zombies Ate My Neighbors today. You're welcome. Oh yeah, come on. There we go. Got it. Hopefully everyone's having a good one. Thanks again for joining. Welcome in. What did you guys have for lunch? Here we go. Sonic 2, level 4-2, I believe is what I'm on. John Kime, he's in here all the time. Making it rhyme. Eventually, we'll be rocking his dime. Nice to see you, John. Thanks for joining, buddy. Dude, so I was just watching a Ray William Johnson video. You guys know who that is? He's the guy who goes, and everything was fine until, and then the screen goes all gray. Ray William Johnson tells some good stories. I was just watching a video of his. Do you guys remember the guy who threw a shoe in Austin Powers? He's in jail. Isn't that crazy? Like for a long time. For doing some terrible things. It's pretty crazy. You did not mean to do what, Michael? No worries, man. And welcome in for those who were just joining. I pretty much just go live and play retro games and read people's comments and try to do my best to, engage with the audience and hang out and have fun. And so if you have questions, if you have, excuse me, I haven't had any coffee yet today. If you have any questions, throw them my direction. If you have any favorite Sega games that you want to talk about, bring them up. Any favorite games in general that you want to talk about, bring them up. If you have any memories of Sonic 2 that you want to speak of, feel free. If you want to tell me what show you're currently in the middle of, maybe not right now, but in general, what shows are you watching? Do you eat meat? Do you not eat meat? Do you like pizza? Do you not like pizza? Does pineapple go on pizza? What do you guys think? I'm a big believer in pineapple on pizza. Do I play RuneScape? No. Not that it's a bad game, but no. Nope, I pretty much only play retro consoles and newer stuff. Like I'm playing the new Donkey Kong. I also play GTA on Saturdays. Sometimes I delve into a top-down Diablo-style RPG. But no, I don't have any time for RuneScape. RuneScape is a game that people dump like all of their time into. Yes, pineapple goes on pizza. I agree, Kristen. Pineapple is so good on pizza. I love it. RuneScape. Chicken. Pineapple. Pineapple's amazing by itself, absolutely. Did you know pineapple's trying to eat you? It has an enzyme in it that literally is trying to eat you before you eat it. Yeah, I think playing this game with the Chaos Emeralds is not that fun, honestly. I've played this game at Supersonic before, and it's just not that fun, honestly. Like, you can't even really enjoy the levels anymore. Yes. Look it up. Pineapple has an enzyme in it that is trying to eat you. Here we go, got it. Yep, that's why your mouth gets tingly sometimes if you ever eat pineapple. Anybody ever notice that, a tingly feeling when you eat pineapple? You beat Sonic 1 with all the Chaos Emeralds once. That's awesome. I still love pineapple, though. Yeah, me too. Darn you, Tails. Is it true that pineapple is trying to eat you? Why does my mouth get tingly when I eat pineapple? The tingling sensation in your mouth after consuming pineapple is caused by a combination of factors. Bromelain. Pineapple contains an enzyme called bromelain, which has protein digesting properties. When bromelain comes into contact with the mucous membranes in the mouth, it can break down proteins, causing a tingling or burning sensation. So it's not really trying to eat you. It just breaks down proteins and stuff and enzymes, and if you, yeah. Pretty crazy. But the joke is pineapple's trying to eat you too. Hope everyone's having a good day. Welcome, welcome. Thanks again for joining. Damn it, you stupid light up bug. Lightning bug. You guys call them lightning bugs or fireflies? It's why pineapple juice is an excellent marinade flavor for meat tenderness. Yes. Sonic 2 did age very well. I agree. A lot of retro games. Keep up, mate. Keep it up, man. You're doing great. Thanks, Captain BS. Appreciate it, man. It's not the best classic game that goes either to Sonic 3 or Knuckles or Mania. You know, opinions are like a-holes. You're welcome to your opinion. I think it's honestly which one you're the most nostalgic for. You guys call them lightning bugs? Yeah, I call them lightning bugs too. Corinne calls them fireflies. Down in the south, they're lightning bugs. Yep. Technically, I am still in the South. Missouri is the most northern southern state. So technically still in the South, just the upper South. Just an old little full-time streamer from Missouri. But I don't live in the, you know, your sister has a pretty mouth area of Missouri. You're in South Carolina? You smell like the inside of my mama's purse. That was a funny line from Family Guy that I have never forgotten. South Carolina. Yo, what's up, Punk? How you doing, man? Thanks for joining. Welcome, welcome. And here we go. Boom. Punk sticks. How you doing, buddy? Ruh-roh. Hey, thank you so much, Owl Citizen. There we go. Got him. I can't wait to have my new reusable K-cups. So we're so cheap about McDonald's when we go there. We're the family now that has cheese at home. You know, like we have 5 kids, man. We got a lot of people to feed, and when we go to McDonald's, we order 40 McNuggets and 15 hamburgers, and then we bring them home and we put cheese on them at home. I just think it's funny though, because you see all those commercials that are like, it's like we have McDonald's at home and it shows a piece of bread and a terrible piece of meat, and you know, yeah, reusable K-cups. Yeah, they're plastic. Look it up on Amazon. You can get BPA free ones, or you can get metal ones, and you just put your own coffee grounds in there. But anyway, so yeah, I brought home a cheeseburger yesterday. I put my own shredded lettuce on it, and I put my own 1000 Island on it. It tastes like a mini Big Mac. It was like a mini Mac. It was delicious. And then I put tomato.
Thanks for the follow.
And lettuce and mayo on another one, and I made myself a mini Big and Tasty. So I just kind of make my own sandwiches at home with hamburgers from McDonald's here and there, like recreate my own, like, you know, burgers. You know, I don't want to pay for a Big Mac, but I'll buy a hamburger and put shredded lettuce on it, and you know, cheese and at home. Yeah, it actually tastes really good. Corinne's all about it. We're all about budgeting. Hey, Tommy, what's going on? Tommy, he's here. I'd call that a Kerwin. His last name is Kerwin. Yeah, reusable K-cups are fantastic if you don't know about them. Glad I could open your eyes, good sir, to the world of reusable K-cups. I'm not using rewind today, so if I mess up, I mess up. Last time I played this, I used rewind. How's the vegetable garden doing? It's doing great, man. I actually went out and grabbed a tomato today for my breakfast. I had a tomato bacon, I had a tomato, cheese, and egg sandwich this morning. Made all the kids egg sandwiches, and I had a tomato, cheese, and egg sandwich. It's good. It's doing well. I love being able to go out to my backyard and just grab a tomato if I want to. Not all of them are ripened now, and I need to go out there and do some pruning, like get rid of the rotten tomatoes out there that are possibly gonna draw and attract bugs. Hey dude, thank you so much, man. Thank you for the super chat, dude. You're the first super chat of the day. Thank you, man. That's so awesome. I really appreciate it. Crazy awesome. Eggs are cheap again. What are you talking about? Eggs are like $2.70. Food's cheap, man, again. I went into the fruit stand yesterday, and we went to Walmart the other day. We got a lot of shit for like 65 bucks. Like, we got a bag of dino nuggets for like, $5.65, but then we could also buy like real, breaded chicken, frozen chicken nuggets or real chicken. $7 for a dozen? Where are you at? Dude, a dozen eggs here is like $2.70 something. You're in California? Well, okay, you live in California. Everything's expensive in California. Yeah, no, I'm sorry. California sucks on prices for everything. The house that we live in here was $300,000. It would have been $1 million in California. My lady moved here from California, and she loves living in Missouri compared to California and how expensive it is. Yeah, no thank you. Yeah, that's just California and New York and all those, they call us the flyover states, but really we're the ones living the best life here with the cheapest prices. Your friend lives in Kansas City?
Thanks for the follow!
It doesn't matter. I'm not worried about spelling. I'm not going to get on you about anything about that. I usually just try to read past mistakes rather than focus on them when it comes to my viewers. I don't want people to feel bad or, think I'm a douchebag or some kind of, eggs are $2.72 for a dozen there, right? Yeah. California just sucks, man. Sorry. But California practically wants to put a tax on breathing. You took 3 breaths in 1 minute? Anyway. There actually probably is going to be a problem though, because with all the heat happening right now, it's affecting food and dairy and stuff like that. Because, oh my god, I wouldn't even want to know. Kristen, right? Everything's so expensive there. Yeah, it's crazy, right, Fred? Man. Yeah, so with the heat waves and stuff like that, it's affecting like cows' ability to produce milk and stuff like that. So there could be like a dairy shortage coming up here soon. Possibly, allegedly. Look it up. I watched that one guy who says, "Here's all the news in 60 seconds. Here's everything you missed yesterday in 60 seconds." Anybody else watch that guy? Here's everything you missed on the news yesterday in 60 seconds. See, no rewind. Just gotta roll over and take it. Sonic. Yo, what's going on? Kyle, Haley, how you doing? How the Haley are you? You lived in Hawaii for 8 months? My cousin lived in Hawaii for a while. Time to start stocking up on evaporated milk in a can. Yeah, before everybody starts scalping it. Freaking a-holes see a time of crisis and like, oh, I could scalp things because people need it. How about I take this baby formula and and charge double the price for it because I'm a piece of shit. Even though some family needs it and probably has a hard time financially already, I'm gonna just screw their wallet. Ugh. I hate scalpers. Dirty scalpers. You know, I think, honestly, with any product, especially electronics, I think there should be a law that you can't sell anything online above MSRP for the first year of it being out. You know, that it should be fair for every customer to be able to go get a product off the shelf without having to worry about paying 2 to 3 times the price of it because some a-hole got there first who controls bots on the internet to buy things before everybody else. Eggs are like $6 a dozen in Vermont. At Price Chopper and other grocery stores, they are a couple dollars cheaper. Yeah, I think so. My oldest child was stationed in Pearl Harbor, and I went there to help them with my granddaughter. That's awesome. That's really great of you, man. That's awesome. Or that's really great of you, Kristen. That's great. I don't know why I said man. I thought the comment I read was from someone else, but that's really great, Kristen. That's neat. You ate a lot of spam, huh? I'm just kidding, but that is their food. Water purifiers. Walmart has made it a rule we can only sell one Switch 2 per customer per visit. Yep. That's good. I'm so glad that they're doing things like that now, Tim. You saw how planes came over? That's crazy. That'd be really neat. Yeah, that's pretty crazy, Kristen. Oop, here we go. Come on now. Sergio, welcome in. I need to get a better follow sticker there. Actually, I think I know what I'm going to put there. Now that I think about it. Welcome, welcome. Thanks for joining. This part gets a little focus heavy. Oh no. Oh yeah, there we go. I'm glad eggs are cheap again, because eggs are something that we eat quite often around here. We just went through 36 eggs in like no time. But luckily 36 eggs will only cost us about $8, I think, around here right now. Maybe, yeah, about $8. Oh, I know, Big Pun Queen. This zone is a pain, man. Seriously. I'll be playing more Donkey Kong tonight, more Danky Kang. Water purifiers, huh? Like built into the home? Cool, ADD. Cool, 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 cool. That's okay with me? Sweet. More Danky Kang. Oh, shizer. Come on now. Sweet. Alright, the end of the first act. Was that the first zone? Or the second one? Oh my god, thank god that was zone 2. Good lord. Oh, poo. Ah. So today, after the stream, I'm going to mow the grass. And I'm going outside to the garden and I'm going to prune the tomato plants. I'm going to bring a bag out there with me and I'm going to... Like a garden bag, and I'm going to get rid of the parts that... Oh no! Wow. That aren't doing the garden any good. Trim it back a bit. Pick some cherry tomatoes. Maybe bring Lucas out there to help me. I think that'd be good for him. Lucas is very easily manageable. Eli, on the other hand, doesn't listen, but Lucas is starts to listen. Why does this get 3 acts? Man, I wish I knew. Maybe because the Death Egg Zone only has 1, and they had to even it out somehow. Like, this one has, you know... Like, the next zones are only 1 apiece. I don't know. Maybe just to be a-holes, you know? I don't know. You know? That could have been it, too. They could have been like...
Thanks for the follow!
We're throwing the hardest level in before the end of the game. Why? Just to be mean. So if they rent it, they have to rent it again. I'm great. My last bed was absolutely shit, and this new mattress is helping so much. I'm talking total spine realignment. My body parts were numb, and I'm getting up with some real healthy snap, crackle, pop, and hey, that's good. After this level, I need to go grab my kiddo, see if he pooed. I hate this part right here. There we go. You can't start going up very fast with them. Here we go. All right, here we go. Boss time. All right, this is tough. I needed to rewind the last time I played this. Oh. Man. Oh my gosh, that's so stupid that it just got rid of my coin. It didn't even have a chance to bounce. Uh-huh. Now, really, come on. Okay, okay, okay. Woo-hoo-hoo. All right, I'll be right back.
Thanks for the follow!
Oh, I thought this would be a place I was just standing still. I've lost quite a few lives, haven't I? Oh well. I totally thought I would be, like, okay here, like, standing, you know. For some reason, I forgot it was the plane level. Oh well. At least I had enough lives to kind of mess up a bunch. Oh, man. Only 3 lives. Yeah, not a big deal. I think, what did I eat? I think I had 8. Oh, but I lost a life on the boss. I lost a life on the boss. There we go. Lisa followed the live creator. Thank you. Oh, no. Oh, jeez. Come on.
Thanks for the follow!
Thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Make sure to like and share the stream if you're able to. You love the final boss level music. I've been switching over to solar power for a lot of things. That's awesome. My favorite Sonic. Heck yeah. Mine too. The only other Sonic I would say I like just as much as this, like I like Sonic 3 and I like Sonic 1, but like Sonic Adventure would be the next one I like a ton. And then also to Sonic Heroes. I thought Sonic Heroes was so good. Sonic CD was neat. I agree. I had Sonic CD as a kid. I still have 2 copies of it. I have 1 copy with the case and 1 copy without. I really enjoy Sonic CD. I'm very nostalgic for it. But oh man.
Thanks for the follow!
Here we go. Switching over to solar, that'd be neat. Those panels are expensive. What's the matter? What's the matter?
Thanks for the follow.
1 minute you're happy, 1 minute you're angry. Is it because you just woke up? I know. Mama will be home soon. Go play with the remote. Do this thing. Yeah, there we go. There was a shortcut through the fan before the jumping section. Interesting. Yeah, he was just asleep. I try not to bring my kids on cam, but I am a full-time stay-at-home dad at the same time as a full-time streamer, and I started streaming long before I had kids and went full-time long before I had kids and had kids. Oh man, really? Come on, buddy. Had kids after I went full-time, and I was like, well, you want to be a dad? Oh man. Well, just make sure that you're okay with not having any spare time. Because every bit of your time, for the most part, and for me, like, you guys are like, well, you have spare time, you're playing a game. I really carve out time during the day to stream. Like, I try to get all the kids to where they're sleeping or where they're like content playing, or you know, in a pack and play happy with a bottle, watching TV with a baby monitor on them. You know, like but this is what I do for a living, so it's a little different. And I just kind of happen to have kids after, you know, I started streaming full time, and so I wasn't. So now it's even more important that I succeed. You know, I've been doing this for 5.5 years though, full time, and I didn't have any the Poopzilla. That's right. This community's been following me through all my babies. Me and my lady went a little baby crazy, and we made way too many kids. No, not again. Don't drop it. How do you get that between your toes? Of course. Now my sound doesn't work. What? Come on. So he was asleep. Buddy boy. Oh man, come on. We had a crushed up banana today and some formula. There we go. He doesn't eat much right now. He's still not very into food. He's just all about the mama milk and the formula. That's all he wants. I gave him a banana today, and he ate about 7 or 8 bites of crushed up banana, and then he was just not even interested after that. That part always got me as a kid. I hate this part too, right here. I know that you could use the catapult thing right there, but too many times it has just flung me like really in a like a limp manner, like a short lob. And so I don't trust it anymore. Too many times I've lost. Anybody ever been thrown off that platform really short? I'll have to look for that shortcut, Captain BS. all of my friends who like Street Fighter games who have a Switch 2 or a Switch 1, there's a really good Street Fighter game on sale right now called SVC Chaos. SNK versus Capcom SVC Chaos. You're not going to find it on any like compilations. It's not even on like the Capcom Fighting Collection 2. It is a really, really amazing game. It's called SVC Chaos. You got a Switch 2? Same here. That's what I'm using a Mega SG right now to play this, but I do have a Switch 2. But if I take it out of its dock and put it back in its dock, it's gonna activate that. Gonna activate that part of the capture card. Boobzilla looks just like ADD. I know, the poor guy. TikTok does not like it when you have a baby on the cam. So, why I try not to bring them on. No, I'm not using the Sega Classics collection for this. Oh yeah! Thank you so much. Thank you, Retro Gamer Dave. I'm using what is called a Mega SG. This is a HDMI Sega Genesis with a EverDrive. So it's a legit Sega. It's by Analog. It's by the same people who just made that 60. Oh. What just happened? It's by the same people who made that most recent N64 that just came out. Yeah, I got the Sega Classics collection. That's delisted now. Like the blue one that starts with that really awesome intro. An Analog Mega SG. Yep. And then there's also a Super NT. The Analog Super NT right here, which is that's a wireless controller fob in there, but with a HDMI, and it plugs in with a standard mini USB, micro USB. And then there's also an AVS, which is like the Nintendo equivalent of that too. So I'm playing on an HDMI Sega. Is that right? But I do have 4 original Segas. I have a Sega 1 and a Sega 2. You got a Nomad? Dude, that's dope. That's so cool. What are you saying, buddy? Is that right? Are you getting tired of being held? He gets tired of being held after a little while. And then he gets squirmy and he wants to get down. The NES version of that is called a Super NT. They're a little pricey. They're about 250-ish per unit. But I bought them my first year of streaming. You're such a chunky chunk. Yeah, Nomads are awesome. Yeah. You know, I mean, it is, but it isn't. You know, I mean, 250 is, but at the same time, it isn't. You know, it's $50 a month for 5 months. You know, so I mean, I paid it on PayPal credit. I bought all three of them. I bought all three of them around the same time. My first year of full-time streaming, and I, you know, my first year of full-time streaming, I did pretty well. You know, I didn't really have a whole lot of bills. I lived very cheap. I only had, that's one of the reasons I was able to go full-time streaming, is because I only had about $1,200 in bills total between like phone bill, electric, cable, you know, rent. My rent when I first started full-time streaming was only $715 a month, you know, and I was making my rent doing this part-time. And no, I don't think you can get them off the TikTok shop. No, I got them years ago before I even knew what TikTok was. Yeah, my rent was only $715 in 2020, but we started renting from the place in 2013, and he was like, I never raised the rent on people. And I was like, never? He's like, yeah, you know, if someone was living here from the 80s, they'd still be paying what they paid in the 80s, you know? And so, but they were from the 70s. So anyway, I lived there for 10 years. So that's another reason, once again, why I was able to go full time when I did, is because I had like $1,200 in bills, and I was making like, you know, 30 to 3,000 a month streaming. And I'm usually, you know, making around that still. I'm last month I made like 2,700 or something like that. And this month is lower. But I think people are feeling, you know, there's forest fires, there's hurricanes, there's, you know, there's the economy. People are just feeling it right now. But I mean, I'm not doing bad, you know. Don't feel bad for me. You know, people who do send stars and support, I really, really appreciate, but it's, you know, it is what it is. You know, I appreciate when people do like crazy. We had a really good day yesterday. So, but anyway, yeah. And then I met Corinne, and Corinne was a viewer. My lady was a viewer of mine. What pushed me into full-time streaming was actually pretty crazy sad though. Like, not sad, but like kind of sad, I guess. I was with someone prior who was very much like an alcoholic. Very much an alcoholic. Very much only looked at me as a paycheck. I used to pay my rent 6 months in advance. My total bill was $1,100. That's crazy. But yeah, I ended up, like, me and that person were supposed to get a house together eventually. And I told her I wanted to quit my job and stream full time. You know this story, Sean. I told her I wanted to quit my job and full-time stream, and she was like, well, there goes our chances of getting a house. And I was like, you don't love me. All you care about is if I can get a house or not. And if this ends bad, then I'm going to be out of a house. And, you know, anyway, so yeah, no, it was a bad situation. She was an alcoholic. And honestly, if she would have just stuck with me and been like, cool, I believe in you, I eventually ended up doing better doing this than I have done anything else, you know? So, and we were able to get a house. You know, I was able to get a house with the person, you know, and me and my current lady, who I have 3 kids with now, who doesn't drink at all, has never had a sip of alcohol, and, you know, like, loves video games. My ex hated video games and rolled her eyes at me playing video games, basically, essentially, you know. Yeah, I don't wish the worst on someone. Someone you once cared for, but seriously, screw her, right? Seriously, this story sounds like a Tyler Perry movie. You've heard it before. But yeah. But anyway, yeah, I went to... Actually, my dog died like a couple months before I started full-time streaming too, and that sent me down a really, really terrible spiral. I was very depressed. And then the whole... And then the whole, like, you know... things she said about, like, there goes our chances of getting a house. I was done. I was like, I was ready to, I was actually at one point, like, I was ready to unalive, during my part-time streaming career, and I ended up like taking a big long leave from my job, and I was like, well, I guess during this leave I can attempt to see if full-time streaming will work or not, and it did. And then it came time to go back to work, and I was like, I'm actually not coming back. I'm having too much fun doing what I'm doing. I love what I'm doing. I like being my own boss, and yeah, I don't like doing this anymore, you know, because one thing, I was selling car warranties. I was selling car warranties at the time. Is if anybody's ever sold car warranties, it's awful. You know, it's just terrible. Like you know what the sign for me that I was losing my soul doing it was when I would hear, you know, when I would hear someone call in who sounded like a sweet old lady, and I was like, ooh, easy sale. Just like almost disgusted with myself, you know? Like when you do sales, it's almost like you lose some morality at certain points, and all you care about is getting the sale. You know, you don't care if, you know, you don't care, like, and not everybody's like that, but unfortunately, like, you know, when you're selling these car warranties that you talk to like 400 people and maybe you'll sell 40 of them, you know, like you hear so many no's that when someone's like even remotely slightly interested, you just roll with it and try to sell them as hard as you can, because you never know when you're going to talk to someone again. You know, does watching you play help pay the bills? Yeah. You know, I mean, yeah, it does on the tube. If you watched on YouTube. But yeah, for sure. But even commenting and interacting a little, like you basically, like, just by talking and interacting, you've sent, like, just by talking and interacting and liking the stream, Kristen, you've sent 7 diamonds, which is 3.5 cents basically for me. So, you know, yeah, I mean, you know, it all adds up. I'm thankful for anybody who's in here talking, you know. Hey, Fatlat, welcome in. I don't expect anybody to do anything they can't do, you know. But I had the prettiest dog, man. Like I had the dog that I always wanted. What game is this? What game is this? On TikTok, I don't get paid for ads, but on the tube I do. No, you bastards. But either way, like, TikTok does have a thing where just interacting does send diamonds for you or whatever. But anyway, don't worry about it though. You know, to anybody who's watching, if you like the show, you know, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. If you really, really like the show, you know, use the donation buttons, the star button, the super chat button, the diamond button. And if you don't feel like it, fucking enjoy the free content, you know, have fun. Talk to me. I'll still talk to you no matter what. I don't, you know, no matter if you donate or not, I'll still talk to anybody and treat everybody the same. Ask me questions. Hang out. No expectations. But I'll tell you what, I can tell you this. I hope like a mofo that I make $100 every day. Which I almost do. Like yesterday we made over 100, we made about 110 yesterday, which was amazing. But yeah, I mean, some days I make, you know, some days, like the other day, like I think I made $20 the whole day, and I put in like 8 hours worth of streaming, and I was like, damn. Well, try again tomorrow, you know? It is what it is. And I guess one thing, it is a good thing that I worked car warranties for a long time, because what's the matter? You stick your fingers down your throat too far? Are you okay? Are you all right, buddy? You're scaring me, dude. Yeah, right? I think he is. I think he likes to stick his fingers in his mouth. And I think he stuck his fingers in his mouth too far. I always make sure I have little things picked up that they can't pick up and choke on. Hi, Ivana. Welcome in. What's up, Clat? How you doing, buddy? He could have just freaking, you know, I mean, he's still learning how to just manage his own body. You know, he could have just been choking on some saliva, you know? Zombies ate my neighbors. This is a great game. Is he teething? Just about. He's 7 months, so he's right there. Sometimes the trick to this game is to not have the zombie and the character you want to save on screen at the same time. Here we go. Not gonna lie though, it was a rage game quit here. Oh yeah, oh yeah. I rage quit this game so many times. The Super Nintendo one was ultimately better. I loved the Super Nintendo version of this game. I can remember desperately searching for ammo in later levels and trying not to get eaten alive. Yeah. What are you after, Bubba? This level sucks. See, if I would have kept that Explorer character on screen. Well, what is wrong? No, you're so mad because you can't stand yet. He gets mad because he can't stand up. He's trying so hard. You're trying so hard to stand up. Are you ready for your bottle again? Because you want to get out of bed and then you want to play for a little bit and then you're like, okay, fine. I want back in my pack and play to have my bottle. His pack and play is not his bed, but we do put a soft comforter down in there and make sure that he has a special comfy place to lay. Oh no, they got the grandma. Oh. I bet a speedrunner trick on this game is to let every like character unalive. That way, like, you only have to rescue one person. I don't know if that's a speedrunner trick, but I bet it is. Oh, whatever. Okay, let's destroy as many walls as we can. I wish I could have infinite of this. Okay. I don't know how to switch weapons, but I guess I can't switch weapons right now. Probably gonna run out soon. Hey, Alvin, thank you for the dono, dude. You're awesome. No, damn it. How do I switch weapons? Oh. Damn it, I'm using a 6-button controller. That's right. I have an easy way to switch weapons. I forgot about that. That level sucks. Is he at the age where everything goes in the mouth? Oh yeah. Yep, that's why I gotta make sure everything's picked up. My lady should be home real soon, honestly. You want a new bottle, Bubba? You want a new bottle? And then maybe I can make some coffee too? People can hang out and listen to the sounds of Zombies Ate My Neighbors, and maybe some of you will wait around for me. I'll be back in just a minute.
Oh, hi. I'm on my way home.
Okay. All right. Good. That'll be
I
good.
worked till 4 today, so that's why I'm late off, I guess you could say.
Okay. Well, everybody say hi to Cortina.
Hi.
So
I'm
y'all,
off tomorrow.
that'll be good because I need to go to the post office. So y'all,
Yeah.
have you ever taken, and maybe some of you have done this. Oh, you ever taken a McDonald's cheeseburger and placed 3 chicken nuggets on it? And then ate it?
No.
It's not bad, actually. I believe it's called the McGB, the McGang.
Oh my gosh.
Thank you, so many of you, for waiting. I warmed up the kids' food. I made myself coffee, but I left it out there, damn it. F. Ugh, it's gonna be cold if I leave it out there. Hold on. Here we go. All right. Everybody left on YouTube. Holy crap. No one waited. Goodbye. Man. We were starting to build up a decent audience on the tube, and then goodbye. Had to get up for probably 5 minutes though. That was a long time to be away. Thank you everybody who waits for me on Facebook. Appreciate it.
You know what you should do is put a GIF that like dances over your chair when you're.
Not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. Who's still watching on YouTube? Looks like there's 2 of you still here. Hell yeah. Make yourself known. It'll help the algorithm. All right. Let's go ahead and try a bite of this. Because you got to dip it in barbecue sauce. Yum. Thank you, Brian. Your car is loud.
My car's loud?
Mm-hmm. Or maybe it's
Is
just
that
the
what you
highway.
said?
I said your car's loud.
Oh, it might be the bridge I'm on. Because it's like, it has like almost big like ridges in it. I don't know. Put together a bridge where it goes. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, didn't you hear that?
I did, but it's also like a consistent wind sound.
Oh, maybe my car is loud. How is that? I moved the phone.
You guys hear that? Errol, welcome in. This is Zombies Ate My Neighbors. Welcome in.
So you say the freeway? Yeah, I am on the freeway.
No, I say
You
highway. It's highway.
Oh, you said the highway, but
No, I didn't.
yeah.
No, I sent you that. I sent you that video. Well, right. If I'm saying the highway, we call it the highway or the freeway. Well, right, but I don't call it the sub. You know, anyway. Formalities. Hey,
It's
thank
almost
you.
a freeway.
Thank you, Terrence Jordan, for sharing the stream. Appreciate you. Hey, thank you so much. Appreciate that, Arrow. Thank you for the talk tokens. Yeah, it's almost like a window open sound. Anyway, how far are you from home?
Well, I just got on the freeway.
Highway.
It's a freeway when it's this many lanes across.
That shit ain't free. It costs us a lot of money.
What?
I said that shit ain't free. It costs a lot of money. Taxpayers pay a lot for that bridge. That shit ain't free.
Applied for DM position again, so we'll see if I can get an interview this time.
I'm starting to think they're not going to give it to you because you're too good at this being a store manager.
Yeah, maybe I should suck.
Yeah.
Don't even. Babe.
What?
Your mind immediately went into
I
the
think
gutter.
your mind went to the gutter immediately. Look how fast you corrected me. Immediately you thought of that. I mean, she did say it. What's up, Chris Frederick? How you doing?
What do you want for dinner?
Oh, I haven't even thought that far yet. We're still kind of grazing on lunch.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know yet. I don't know yet. All I know is Chris Frederick just got here. Welcome in. Zombies ate my neighbors, then rode Rash. I was gonna play Ninja Turtles today, but I was like, I haven't played Sega in a while. Kyle said he's right. You're both dirty birds.
No. No.
Cortina's very good at claiming innocence.
So innocent.
Okay. 3 kids later.
What?
3 kids later.
Yeah.
All right. Well, how far do you think you are from home? No.
Well, I'm almost by where Lucas was born.
Okay, so you're about 15 minutes or so.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and let you go so you can focus on driving. I'm gonna focus on the chat. All right. I'll talk to you when you go home. Be safe, please. Yeah, you too. Bye. Get away from me, zombie. I want another bite of my cheeseburger, my McGB. What's up, keeper of the Roshenko? He says you're damn right, ADD. I haven't had coffee yet today, so this coffee is going to be very enjoyable when I do get to it. That should count as 2. Hey, thanks for coming back, everybody, on the tube. Errol, thank you, dude. This is usually the level I unalive on. Thank you, Errol. I'm gonna think of a better heart me sound. I'm tired of the mustard. Gotcha, brother. More sodas. Oh, can we get up there? No, we sure can't. We can just open the curtains. That's pretty cool, though. Pretty interactive back in the day. Get over here. Man, I want a Reuben, y'all. A Reuben. Your mom's mustard is fuck. Word of mouth is the best, Chris. Thank you. What did you make the family for lunch today? Oh yeah, Facklet, what'd you make? Yes, the community. Community! Do you guys see, like, the internet's basically allegedly turning against Vin Diesel right now because Vin Diesel's, like, let himself go to the point where he's got a dad bod? Poor guy, poor guy, I don't know, like, people are suspecting that he was allegedly, you know, like, juicing, basically, and now it's wearing off, basically, because how do you go from, oh, you made those for your family for lunch, Reuben's nice. How do you go from completely bulked up and built to, you know, Vin unleaded. That was funny. One, two, two, three, four, five. That's my name. What's my name, bitch? 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, sir. We're gonna play some Road Rash, but first I'm gonna put some sugar in my coffee. After Road Rash, I don't have anything planned. So we can open up the floor for requests, honestly. Anybody who sends $2 or more in donos can have a Sega Genesis request. No, 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 Errol, Stevia. No, 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 you degenerate. I don't remember asking you a gosh darn thing. Not you.
One more goddamn time.
No, you're okay, Errol. I'm just being silly.
One more goddamn time.
Yum. Yummy. Hey, dude. Hey, Punk Sticks, since you donated $2 super chat, you get a request on Sega if you want. Just putting that out there after Road Rash. Now, I've already played Sonic, so I'm going to be honest with you. I don't feel like playing Sonic. I don't feel like playing Sonic Spinball. But I'll play many other things. And then we've also had Alvin, who sent 100 stars. Thank you so much again for that, Alvin. If you do any more, if you do another hundo, you get a request, but that's up to you, brother. If you stick where you are, I'm still super appreciative of that. Thank you, thank you. Have I lost weight? Kind of looks like it. Hold on. Thank you so much, Errol. But I don't think I can handle that sound 19 more times. I'm changing that. But I appreciate the donos. I'm changing that sound. That's for sure. I think it's just... that thing needs to be funnier. I don't want to hear Sonic Boom 19 times. Sonic Boom. Sonic Boom. Sonic Boom. Sonic Boom. Sonic Boom. Let's fuck up. No, I'm thinking short sounds are going to be the best from now on, because I think, like, people who aren't on, what was that? That was donations from TikTok, Sprunky. Not that I don't appreciate it, Errol, because I do. You know, I really, really do. But I need to change the sound. I think I will make the heart me's, though. I think I'm going to make those Hadouken. Because everybody loves to hear Hadouken. John Who Knows, welcome in, buddy. Your next sub will be on the book. Thank you so much. That and the tube are the best place to send donos, but I appreciate them everywhere. Oh no! You rock, Errol. Just in case anybody's wondering, YouTube will let you do up to a $10 sub. There's no meatballs, though. Good old Road Rash. Better than Rug Burn. Right? Remember Aladdin for Genesis? Yes. And actually, you have sent over 200 diamonds, so if you want to request Aladdin for Genesis, I will play that. And the way requests work is I usually play like 2 levels, 3 levels or so, about 15 minutes worth of the game, and then I move on unless there's no other requests. I remember skitching. So yeah, you get a request. Cool, man. How about Might and Magic Gates to Another World or Marble Madness? Is Might and Magic a turn-based RPG? Me raid! Mrs. Bighead. Yeah, I could play Marble Madness. You want to see Skitchin or do you want to see Aladdin? Did I change the sound? What do you mean? Of what? The heart me, not yet. No, I haven't. I haven't changed the sound. Let me. No. I can though. Give me a quick second. I can do that right now. I can do that right now. Hold on just a minute. Sound alert. Sound alert. Children, just a minute. Okay. Select sound. Hadouken.
Hadouken! Hadouken! Bom dia, galera. Bom dia. Bom dia. Bom dia. Bom dia. Vamos!
All right. The sound is set. Oh, that's not the heart me. Hold on. That's a different one altogether. The one you're sending right there is the club cheers. Let me go ahead and change the sound on that really quick. Hang tight. Let's make that the fart sound. There we go. Pardon me. Oh, I'm terrible at Marble Madness on Genesis, but Nintendo. Chris, you're awesome, buddy. You're making Kaizo levels in Super Mario. Damn it! Super Mario Maker 3DS. That's awesome. All right, so I'm gonna do Marble Madness next for Punk Sticks. You want Skitchin? Okay, Skitchin's your request, and I will do Skitchin after Marble Madness. So 2 requests so far from Errol and Punk Sticks. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the diamonds and the super chats, and Alvin, thank you for the stars so much, dude. I think I'm going to start going live every day on TikTok again for a little while. Couldn't hurt. I had a pretty good viewership this morning. Oh gosh! I think that problem I had with reach is mostly gone. Oh, man, I was busted. You're welcome. I love Skitchin. That's a neat game. Super Mario, damn it. Would be fun. Super Mario, damn it. Is that what it's called? So good. I love coffee. Who's the lurkiest of them all? Because you suck. I'm just kidding. Welcome in. Thanks for joining. But oh my gosh, that was so close. But lurking is lame. You know how lame lurking is? Might as well just go stand in front of someone's window and peep in. I'm just kidding. What's going on, Ashley? Road Rash, oh yeah. I'm just peeping. No, I'm just being silly, y'all. I love my lurkers. I'm just trying to get people to chat. I figure sometimes if I talk a little shit, maybe someone will pop up, you know? Talk a little fun smack, that's all. Yeah, Marble Madness on Genesis. I will not lie, I'm terrible. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. But I'm gonna give it a good college try. Oh my gosh, I'm doing so terrible. You finally bought a home? Congratulations, Errol. Good for you, man. I'm so happy for you, dude. It's badass. You deserve it, man. You worked hard. Loved this game when I had a Sega. Ashley, just so you know, if you ever wanted to have a Sega setup, I could help you put one together on eBay very easily. You can get carts on eBay that have every game on them for about 40 bucks. And you can get yourself a clone Sega Genesis, or you can even get yourself there's many ways to play Sega. So if you ever did want to have your Road Rash back, let me know and I can point you in the right directions and share links to Discord for you. Glenn with the awesome mod support chat. Yeah, Road Rash 3D was awesome. Also, I believe there was Road Rash Jailbreak. I loved Road Rash 3D though. I played that on PlayStation 1. On 64 it was called Road Rash 64, I believe. Yeah, Ashley, you let me know when you want to look into things, and I'll let you know. Glenn says, if you haven't, please give my boy ADD a like and a share. It helps the algorithm a lot. And hit the exclamation point notify so you know when he goes live. If you really like the content, please consider hitting the green shield or by sending stars. Any amount or of stars is greatly appreciated but not expected. Say hi in the chat. It helps the viewers out. It helps the views out. It sure does, man. Thank you. Screw it, bro. If you don't want to play, no, I like Marble Madness on Sega. I'm just not good at it, but I'll happily play it. You know what? Marble Madness is going to be a really short play, so Punk Sticks, I'll give you a bonus, man. I'll play Marble Madness, and I will play a couple levels of Moonwalker for you. I got you, dude. I love Marble Madness. I'm just bad at it, but I don't mind playing a game that I'm bad at. You know, it's like dancing by yourself, man. You know, you just gotta take all your fucks and get rid of them. You know, you just gotta give no fucks, man. The 3DO and PS1 were the best versions of Road Rash, for sure. I love that, but it has too much real music in it. I could probably play it on TikTok sometime, like a Road Rash CD. That actually wouldn't be a bad idea. I'm trying to eventually get to the point where I can do... Oh my God, you son of a bitch game. I'll be playing Skitchin' here soon. I played like 3 races of that game. Screw that game. Marble Madness, here we go. Glenn, if you haven't yet, please give my boy ADD a like and a share. It helps out the algorithm a lot. Hit the exploit notified to know when he goes live. And if you really like the content, please consider hitting the green shield. Any amount of stars is greatly appreciated, also not expected. And say, hit in the chat. It helps the views. Also, a good tip in my response comment. Send an all used undies to sniff. Oh my God. That's for Glenn. My God. There's a difficulty in this one? Maybe it's time? Oh my gosh, hold on. Hold on. That's not the control style I want. What's going on?
Honey.
He's hilarious. Hi. That's my boy. Oh my gosh. Corinne gets home and starts walking back to the bathroom, and Lucas sees Mom and says, "No, Mom, go in the kitchen." Oh man. That's hilarious. Oh my gosh. That's so funny. Right? The things toddlers say are amazing. What's up, Lamont? How you doing, man? I had a friend named Lamont when I sold car warranties, man. I was good friends with that. I wasn't like, you know, best friends with him, but man, I really liked that dude. He was a good office friend. Ugh. Yeah, no, this is not the NES version. No, this is not. But I'm still doing halfway decent considering it's totally different. You can put a lot more roll on this thing. God darn it! Man, this music would have scared me when I was a kid. I'm looking good to keep up the good. I'm doing good. Keep up the good work. I'm a gamer too. Hell yeah, man. Welcome in. You're in the right place. Oh. Man. All right, let's play some Moonwalker. It does go a long way, likes and shares. Definitely say hi. Thanks, Kyle Haley. Let's see here. Michael Jackson Moonwalker. All right, we are taking requests. You got a modded Dreamcast recently? Oh, dude, that's so cool. Is that one of the ones where they took out the laser and replaced it with a micro SD card reader? I played Marble Man as well. Thank you. Well, I don't know if you remember, Errol, I told, since Marble Madness was such a short play, that was a really short request. I told him I'd play 2 levels of Michael Jackson Moonwalker, and then I'm getting to this. I just said that a minute ago. Sorry if you missed it. Yeah. So I'm going to get his 2 requests out of the way because that was such a short request. Sometimes if a request is really, really short, like Marble Madness, you know, sometimes I'll do a little bonus. But this won't take me but 10 minutes. Here we go. Love how he looks when he jumps.
All day.
Here we go. Is that it? Is that all of them? Hey D, how you doing? D Valdez, you're so bad at what? Oh, you quote Michael Jackson. Always Eli. Hold on.
Good afternoon, sir. Cool face emoji.
So that screaming that you hear is Eli mad at Lucas because he will not let him play his Nintendo Switch. Thank you so much, man.
Roshi?
You were told Billie
Broccoli?
Jean is my lover?
Just give it up,
She's
it's
just a
all-
friend.
Okay.
The kid is not my son.
What?
I'm playing a Michael Jackson game, and someone came in and said, I heard Billie Jean is your lover. And the line to the song is, Billie Jean is not my lover. She's just a friend, but says that I am the one. But the kid is not my son. I can't wait until my son Eli is out of his screaming phase, man. He's just screams about everything.
Do the iceberg one where iceberg is moved
What iceberg one?
in Donkey Kong Bonanza.
Oh, I don't know. Hey, Mantelo, thank you so much for the stars, dude. Do you want a Sega Genesis request, brother? You're sad about Michael Jackson's death? I think we all are, for sure. I think Michael Jackson's death was tragic, and I think there's a lot more to it than we know. And I don't really want to get into any of that on here, though. I'll leave that up to the conspiracy theorists. There's plenty of other content creators who know way more about that than I do, but yeah, he was amazing, man. Yeah. If I had to guess, though, it had something to do with how much of the music industry section he owned. Anyway. Like, he owned the whole Beatles catalog, I'm pretty sure. He owned a lot of music. Heidi is a German name. That was actually, I know your name isn't Heidi, but he said Heidi, and that reminded me of my dog, my German Shepherd's dog's name back in the day, Heidi. We had German Shepherds when I was a kid named Heidi and Gretchen. My parents gave them very German names. Gretchen was so sweet. And then my sister had a golden retriever that she got, and its name was Gretchen, and she just kept it the same name. So she had a golden retriever named Gretchen. Kyle with the uptime. Do I like Sonic? I actually just played Sonic. That was the first game I played today. Holy crap, what the hell? Where did the hell did time go? Where did the time go? What the hell? 2 hours in? What? No way. That's crazy. I did not think I was already 2 hours in.
Oh, I'm about to get another Donkey Kong Bonanza.
I'd say pit bulls, best breed of dog. Pit bulls are really good dogs. I don't know. They say one of the best breeds of dogs is a boxer. All right, I'm gonna move on to Skitchin. I've done 2 levels of this game, so I'm gonna move on to Skitchin. Here it is. Skitchin. Can I play Sonic 2? I actually just started with Sonic 2 today. And I'm taking requests for either super chats or stars or diamonds. So if you donate $2 in super chats, I will do a game for you, but I'm not playing another Sonic game. Yeah, boxers are great, but they are short-lived, unfortunately. They, you know. No offense, D. No offense, D. Valdez, but you can't really call yourself a YouTuber if you have no subscribers and no videos on your channel. Not being a dick, just being honest. And what does that have to do with the request? Are you a kid? Because I think only a kid would ever go. Can I play Sonic, please? I missed out. Were you saying because you're a YouTuber I should play Sonic 2? That's a dumb reason. No, I don't care if you missed out. I'm sorry. Find the next stream. D, are you a kid? Be honest. Because I'm sensing some kid action, right? Like I'm sensing that you're on the younger side. Niall, welcome in. Kevin Flint, welcome in. Freak you? Okay. You're definitely a kid. Hey, ADD, how are you, bro? I'm doing good, man. Thanks for asking. Oh yeah, definitely gonna block him. I just like to see where it goes. Don't block him yet, Chris. I want to see what he says. Because if you ask someone if they're a kid and they say, you know, basically F you, you could definitely a kid. So it is about Banhammer time. Hey, thank you so much. He already played Sonic. He chooses what to play his stream. Yeah, but I am letting people play, like choose what to play with donations. Hey, Alvin, thank you so much. What do you want to see, buddy? You're at 200 stars. That gets you a request. And Angelo, thank you so much again, dude. Thank you for the support, man. Wait. Why would I wait? You just basically told me fuck you because I didn't play your request. Why would I wait? Hold on. I'm going to restart this game because I just remembered how to grab onto cars. Oh, Captain BS knows. Sega Genesis today only, Alvin. So if you need me to help you, like, kind of think of some Sega games to play, I can keep your request next, but I can kind of roll through some options. If you have another screen, another thing you could do, maybe like if you're watching on a computer and you have a couple screens, maybe go scope out a, maybe go watch and still watch the stream if you can, but also turn on like a top 100 Sega Genesis games. They usually only take like 10 minutes and you can fast forward through and get through them in like a minute. So just letting you know, that's a really good way to figure out like what Sega Genesis game you might want to see. But there's also, Alvin, there's the Incredible Hulk, there's X-Men, X-Men 2, there's Mortal Kombat, I'd be willing to play Sonic Spinball, there's Aladdin, there's Lion King, there's let's see, Golden Axe, there's all kinds of stuff. There we go, that's how you play this game. Grab onto the back of cars and slingshot yourself forward. There's Jungle Strike, there's Bubsy. Bubsy's a terrible game. There's Arrow the Acrobat, which is a really neat game. That's kind of Sonic-y if you wanted something Sonic-y. There's Castlevania Bloodlines, which is really good. You've done this before, Arrow? That's crazy. Thanks, Truman. Not even enough stars for an alert. Gosh. No, I'm just kidding, man. Thank you so much. What did he say? Okay. Yeah, now you can ban him. There you go. I'm out. Freak you. Hey, Bubsy Bobcat. I'll play it today if that's what you want.
Bubsy Bobcat.
Thank you, Truman. I'll do at least 3 to 4 races in this game, so you gets a lengthy watch, 10 to 15 minutes, and then I'll play Bubsy for 5 minutes because that game sucks.
Oh,
I'm kidding.
The battery for Truman's Switch should be here today.
Oh, Truman, the battery for your Switch should be here today so she can start. Oh, Rocket Knight Adventures. Great game. You know what I think of Bubsy? That's what I think of Bubsy. But Rocket Knight Adventures is awesome. Yep, banned. He's switching the conversation by fixing my battery. Thanks, Truman. I think the whole reach issue is over on TikTok. I was up to like 12 to 15 people earlier playing Mario. Yeah, so it's growing again a little bit.
By fixing my battery.
Starting to have a few diamonds come in, which is nice. Thank you so much for that. Thank you, Truman.
Ta-da!
That's the perfect start screen for you, Truman. This fucking guy. Your Switch 2 came in today? Nice. You're gonna have switches like Mike Tyson has. My bad on the miscommunication earlier. That's okay, Brian. That's okay. I'm sure he just misunderstood you. I knew what you meant, Brian. I think you always articulate yourself well. This one's Chris's fault. No, I'm kidding, Chris. The other streamer I sent you over to has a puppy named Truman. That's funny. What a terrible name for a puppy.
No.
I'm just kidding. You might as well name the puppy Fred. No, Truman's a great name. I'm gonna name my toilet Truman. Poor dog, said Kevin. Man, I can't seem to get out of 5th place. I have a dog named ADD. I would have a dog named ADD, but that would be animal abuse. Good lord. Oh no. OG ADD is still showing off that gaming excellence. Oh no! He did. Oh my gosh, no! Come on! Am I dead? I seriously died. That's fantastic. Hospital bills are 50. That's it? Hit by 4 cars? All you need is a copay. Wow, mediocrity personified. Don't have to worry about 5th anymore. Nope. Oh, jeez. Yes. Hey, if you guys make fun of me 13 or 14 more times, I swear I'm out of here. That's my bed? Where's the dog sleep? Right there? Oh man, Basketball is such a good movie. Comes back to the race, still finishes 6th. No. Did you guys see M&M's in the new Happy Gilmore? Damn you! What? You switched lanes on me, you son of a bitch. You can't what? You can't reach? We better not send Mom out there. She won't be able to reach either. What can you not reach? You need what? He's starting to give mean mugs, like put his head down and learn that from his mom. Really? She does.
What do you need?
I know, that's like the 8th car that's hit me, true, and good lord. Oh no! God damn it, seriously!
What do you need? Daddy. Daddy.
Hey, you're welcome, Errol. Take care, man. Alright, I'm gonna move on to Rocket Knight Adventures or Bubsy. Which should I play first? I guess I'll play Bubsy first, since I'm only gonna play that for like 5 minutes. Just kidding.
Oh.
Good lord, my son is like the ultimate screecher. My god. Oh my god. Alright, y'all. Here we go with Bubsy. I'm gonna go ahead and end on TikTok, y'all. Come over to Facebook or YouTube. It's getting crazy in here that way. I only have to mute on one channel. Come over to Facebook or YouTube by finding me through oldguy80.com. Take care, everyone. Bubsy. God. This isn't as bad as Awesome Possum, though, where every time he jumps or does something, he goes, I'm awesome! Awesome! I'm awesome! What a terrible game. This game is amazing. I mean, you know, someone's gonna like this game. The backgrounds are bad looking, but it's 1000% like a Sonic clone. They were totally trying to make this guy a mascot. Oh, what? You can beat this game? Oh my god. What a... What kind of question is that? KHSSD. Definitely going to be banning you. Let's see what else you have to say really quick, though. I'm not one. Yeah, I'm definitely not stupid enough to do that. You can go ahead and remove that comment, Chris, if you can. We'll see what else he has to say really quick. Is that some kind of flex, said Kevin? Bubsy on PS1 is good? I mean, you know, I've played much worse games than this. Why is there just a button that he looks at you? Dude, this is totally trying to copy Sonic because he just has a button. Oh, I guess this is to look around the screen. Okay, never mind. Fine. That's kind of neat. It's a look button. What the hell? You can't... There's fall damage in this game? The hell? Wow. Okay, yeah, this game's... Is there an attack or just a jump? Why am I collecting all these balls of yarn? No wonder you love this game, Truman. You're just hunting balls the whole day. You know what? As a kid in 1990, let's say 92, if I would have rented this game, I would have had a good time with this game for the weekend. I probably would have thought the graphics were neat. I probably would have liked this game as a kid. I'll give you that. Don't tell Phil about this game. He'll be in ball heaven. Oh, I see. So like for big jumps, you got to use your glide. This is not the worst game I've ever played. It's not as good as Rocket Knight Adventures, but this is good. I'll play 2 more levels of this game. The going behind the waterfall I would have thought was really neat as a kid. The gliding like that I would have thought was neat. I'm going to give this game a solid 6.5. If he's a cat, then there shouldn't be fall damage. It loses a point for fall damage. He's not a... Mario and Sonic, they don't have fall damage like a bitch, like Bubsy. Literally a bobcat. I mean, what's your point? What's your point by continuously telling me he's a cat? Get it. I get that he's a cat. Truman? Gosh. Yeah, cats don't fly, man. They don't even glide. They fall, right? All right. At this point, I am going to be closing requests because it's almost going on 3 hours for the stream, and I'm about finished at this point. I am going to play Rocket Knight Adventures and then call it a day. More like a bit too short. There we go. Do the levels have any variation? Oh God. Oh man, seriously, come on. One hit? He doesn't look like a bobcat. Oh, there's a Switch game called Paws of Fire. Really? They're still making Bubsy games? Man. Hope the music got better. Hey, you got music for that Bubsy game? Sure. How does this 3-second loop sound? Sounds great, kid. More like a bit too short. God. This is the your parents hated you section of video games when you were a kid. No, I'm kidding. My dad got me a few of these games. Dungeon Magic. Goal. I got a few bad games as a kid. More like a bit too short. Oh. Dude, I tried. The flag ripples are nice. That game. That game was a game. Hey, Chris, I mentioned the true video story statement. You said didn't get it. What? What? Hot. Yeah, hopefully no one-hit damage later down the road. Now, Konami, there's a company who knows how to make a video game, man. Video game, man. I don't want to mow grass. This game is tough. But I better put it on a more difficult mode to get more lives. Oh, wait. You get less lives when you put it on no credits? Less lives, no credits? Damn! Did you guys know the original Sega controller had just as many buttons as the Nintendo? I remember getting it, feel like it had so much more buttons, but if you take away the X, Y, and Z, all you have is A, B, C, and start. All they did was take select and make it C, and got rid of the select button. Now, of course, you have the six button controllers, which are really nice, which I prefer, especially for like Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat. But when I first originally got a Sega, I had to play Street Fighter with you're comparing Contra to Bubsy? Contra has the precise controls of a tiger hunting its prey, while Bubsy is like a freaking dodo bird. No. Thank you, Mangelo. Truman, it's no comparison, brother. I'm sorry. It's no comparison. You're awesome. We've been friends for a long time. But Bubsy is in no way comparable to... No.
Oh baby, oh baby,
No.
oh baby. Rocco. Mrs.
No, I'm
Bighead.
comparing one hit death issue. Sure. Well, I'm not okay with the one hit deaths on Contra. You know. But I don't make the game. But at the same time, in Contra, at least like you can control everything. You know, thank you so much, Mangelo. Angelo, the Mangelo,
So,
getting
you
us
missed
to
on the electric fence,
level
didn't
3.
you?
Fuck yeah. So you know one thing we're gonna do here soon, when we have the extra, we're gonna buy a playground for the kids. I'm trying to look for the comment you're talking about, Punk Sticks, but I know that Chris would not say anything like, you know, to be rude. If that's what you're thinking, buddy. I can tell you that for sure. Hey, Angelo, said Jeremy. No. Oh, I know it wasn't rude. Chris is cool. Just didn't know what he meant. Cool, cool. Just making sure there was no issues or whatever. Sweet. Thanks for letting me know, Punk. I didn't catch the prior context. Thanks, buddy. I said based on a true story, it could be something that never happened. Oh, yeah. Yes. Do you guys want to know something delicious? Being silly, sweet. A cucumber, cut it up, and then mix it with a little bit of sour cream, just enough to coat it, and soy sauce. Freaking amazing. Look at the graphics on this game. So let's just appreciate how many layers of parallax scrolling there are going on right now. There's like 3 to 4 layers of clouds, plus there's the mountains in the background, plus there's the water, and then 3 different layers of like mountains underneath. There's so much going on in this game. And plus there's the back mountains that are like the clouds almost that you can't even see. Like, so let's see, there's 1, 2, 3 layers of clouds, a layer of freaking, a layer of mountains, clouds above the mountain, a layer behind that. It does kind of look like Shinobi. There you go. Thank you again, Mangelo. Tonight will be Donkey Kong again. Angelo says, "You're welcome, sir." Hey, I appreciate your sarcasm. You're pretty funny. You're pretty funny, like, quite often, Chris. But it's almost like subtle funny, like you have to catch it. I love this game. I got this game randomly as a kid. Loved it. You know, there are times when you get a game as a kid and it sucks, and there are times that you get a game as a kid and it's Rocket Knight Adventures. And you're just like absolutely blown away. Like suddenly you just have this new badass amazing game. Hell yeah, Punk Sticks. Oh no. I remember seeing this in Game Pro and bought it and thought it looked awesome. Yes. I didn't see it in any gaming magazines as a kid, but I loved gaming magazines. I remember I think a lot of people's first gaming magazine was Game Informer. That was my first one that I ever had a subscription to, because my parents would never buy me subscriptions to magazines as a kid. But they let me get Columbia House for some reason. Hey! Yes, 11 CDs for a penny. Yes, that's right.
11 CDs for 1 cent?
Yeah. Yep, and then my mom got this huge bill from Columbia House that she never paid. $20 CDs for a penny, Columbia House, yep. They went out of business because so many people got the CDs and never paid for them. But they charged way too much when it came down to it. Man, I whooped that guy's bum that time. Thank you so much, Chris.
All right.
546. All right, I got time for one more little level of this game, and then I gotta go. But Chris, I'll get you on that later. I'm sorry, requests are closed. I don't have any more time for requests. I need to go mow the grass and snip some of the little vines off the tomato plant and clean up the garden a little bit. Eat dinner. And then before I know it, it's going to be time to stream again. Because days are going fast, man. Seriously. Dude, before it gets too hot, for real. What's up, Patrick Keller? How you doing? This game just had some awesome variation, man. Alright, after I beat this level, I am out of here. But big thanks to Alvin for the request here. Donkey Kong is so much fun. I'm really looking forward to Donkey Kong later. I'm going to watch the OG TMNT movie. I already busted my ass today. Appreciate you as always. Check you later. Dude, thank you so much, Chris. Have a good one, man. And if you guys are wondering why am I saying check you later like that, it's a joke from the movie Dazed and Confused. If you know, you know. All right. Well, I tell you what, this game is super fun. Big thanks to Alvin. Great request. I need to turn this game on sometime. Alvin, you have inspired me to start with this game here soon because it is so good. I forget about this game. I forget about this game so much, man. Oh, God. All right, everybody on Twitch, I'm out of here. Thanks for watching. Take care, everybody. Our YouTube, our avatars not working on Facebook right now? Shit, I guess avatars haven't been working for Facebook this whole time. I'm sorry, guys. Let me know next time. Shit. This game is fun. All right, I'll have avatars working tonight for Facebook. Man, we would have had a lot more avatars on screen, darn it. I hate when that happens. Anywho, I'm out of here. Thanks for watching. Thank you so much. Let me update the stars real quick so I don't have to do that later when I come back. I still have it written as morning goal. Let's see. We are at 2,500 stars. Thanks so much for that.
Say man got another alright? A lot cool if you did.
I totally do. Thank you so much. See y'all later. See y'all. Hey, take care. Thank you so much for the super chat before you get out of here, Chris. You're awesome, dude. All right, everybody. Thanks, Kevin. Take care, Glenn. Take care, ADD, and chat until the next grand episode of Dragon Balls in Your Face. See you later, Chris. Thanks for the final super chat before the stream ends, man. Appreciate you, dude. Take it easy. Have a good one. Set up for the next time. Take care, Chris. Take care, everybody.